25. Wife carrying. Held annually in Finland since 1992, the wife carrying world championship is a sport in which male competitors race while each carrying a female teammate. The objective is for the male to carry the female through a special obstacle track in the fastest time possible. 24. Bog Snorkeling. Started in Wales in 1976, bog snorkeling is a sporting event that consists of competitors completing 2 consecutive lengths of water-filled trench cut through a peat bog in the shortest time possible. Competitors must wear snorkels and flippers and complete the course without using conventional swimming strokes, relying on flipper power alone. 23. Bobbing for pig's feet. Bobbing for pig's feet is one of the craziest disciplines of the redneck games held annually in East Dublin, Georgia. Started in 1996 as a charity and a spoof of the Summer Olympics, the first games attracted about 5,000 people. 22. Sex Doll Rafting. Officially known as the Bubble Baba Challenge, this bizarre sport was dreamed up by Dmitry Bolavinov. He said the idea of floating down a river in the embrace of a rubber woman was conceived as a joke at a party while drunk. Somehow that's not surprising. 21. Toe wrestling. Invented in a pub in Wenton, UK in 1974, toe wrestling, similar to arm wrestling, is a sport in which the players attempt to pin, capture, or trap the other person's foot for 3 seconds while avoiding the same. 20. High heel race. The high heel race is a running event in which the participants must overcome a distance of 80 meters, running on high heels that have to be at least 7 centimeters high. 19. Pig grunting imitation. As ridiculous as it sounds, there is not just one but several competitions in pig grunting imitation. The Pig Grunting World Championship and Agriculture Show, held annually in Paris, are among the most popular ones. 18. Headstand beer drinking. Headstand beer drinking is just one of several crazy events of the annual fun sport event called Wonder Week, held in Opava, Czech Republic. Other events include olive spitting, beer relay, and egg throw and catch. 17. Tuna throwing. Held each January in Port Lincoln, Australia, the Tunarama Festival is a competition to see how far someone can throw a frozen tuna. Really? Fortunately, the 2007 festival was the last one with real tunas. Since then, artificially made fake tunas have been used instead. 16. Chess boxing. As the name suggests, chess boxing alternates between rounds spent playing chess and boxing. What was initially thought to be an art performance quickly turned into a fully developed and established competitive sport, which is particularly popular in Great Britain, India, Germany, and Russia. 15. Air Guitar Championship. Held annually in Oulu, Finland since 1996, the Air Guitar Championship is a contest which participants pretend to play electric guitar solos. There are 2 rounds in this contest. In the first round, the participant chooses his or her favorite song. In the second round, the contestant has to play a song chosen by the organizers. 14. World Sauna Championship. The World Sauna Championship is another bizarre event that was held in Finland every year until one of the finalists died in 2010. This contest of endurance tested participants to see who could sit in a sauna the longest. The starting temperature in the men's competition was a burning 110 degrees Celsius. 13. Chili Pepper Eating Contest. Held in North Carolina, the annual NC Hot Sauce and Hot Chili Pepper Eating Contest pits contestants to eat increasingly hot chili peppers. Based on Scoville's heat unit, each contestant starts out with a large cayenne pepper which measures about 500 to 2500 SUs, and those who make it to the end have to deal with the orange habanero, which measures a devastating 100,000 to 300,000 SUs. 12. Hemp Olympics. Following in the footsteps of the legendary Cannabis Cup in the Netherlands, the Hemp Olympics, held in Nimbin, New South Wales, Australia, is a cannabis championship that includes events such as bong throwing, joint rolling, and growers' iron person competition, which requires participants to crawl through lantana tunnels dragging large bags of fertilizer. 11. Pea shooting. The World Pea Shooting Championship has been held annually since 1971 in the village of Witcham in Cambridgeshire, England. Conceived as a fundraising idea, the competition is usually dominated by local entrants, though a small number travel from around the world, notably the USA. 10. Shin kicking. Shin kicking is a combat sport that involves 2 contestants attempting to kick each other on the shin in an attempt to force their opponent to the ground. Originating in England in the early 17th century, the event now draws crowds of thousands of spectators. Legend has it that some shin kickers have tried to build tolerance by hitting their shins with hammers. No thank you. 9. Underwater hockey. My school actually has an underwater hockey club. In this bizarre sport, two teams compete to get a puck across the bottom of a swimming pool into the opposing team's goal. Similar to many other competitions from this list, underwater hockey originated in England. 8. Redbull Flight Day. Held in many cities all over the world, Redbull Flight Day is an event organized by Red Bull in which competitors attempt to fly homemade, size and weight limited, human-powered flying machines. The machines are usually launched off a pier into the sea, lake or river. Most competitors enter for the entertainment value, and the flying machines rarely fly at all. The record for the longest flight is 78.64 meters, set in 2013 at Long Beach, California. 7. Vodka Drinking. Probably one of the most dangerous events on this list is the Vodka Drinking Contest. Popular in Russia, no surprise there, these hazardous competitions have already claimed several victims. In 2003, for example, a Russian died just 20 minutes after he downed 3 half-a-liter bottles. That's like 3 pints in total of vodka. 6. Cricket spitting. What? Okay, this one is like, ew. Developed by entomologist Tom Turpin at Purdue University in Indiana, this sport involves placing a dead cricket in your mouth and spitting it as far as you can. I'm gagging even just saying this. The world record for cricket spitting is 9.7 meters and is held by Dan Capps from Madison, Wisconsin. 5. Belly flopping in the mud. Belly flopping into mud pits is another original discipline of the annual Summer Redneck Games held in East Dublin, Georgia. 4. Battle of the Oranges. Held in the northern Italian city of Ivrea, the Battle of the Oranges is a tradition of throwing oranges between organized teams. The festival's origins are somewhat unclear, but the event is believed to have originated in the 12th or 13th century. 3. Baby jumping. Held every year in a small Spanish village, Castillo de Murcia, baby jumping seems to be one of the most deviant sports on this list. During the act, known as El Salto del Colacho, the Devil's Jump, men dressed as the devil jump over newborn babies lined up on mattresses. The origins of the tradition are unknown, but it is said to cleanse the babies of original sin. 2. Gurning Contest. The World Gurning Championship takes place annually at a crab fair in Angramont, Cumbria, England. The contestants traditionally frame their faces with a horse collar, known as gurning through a bracken. Those with the greatest gurn capabilities are often those with no teeth, as this provides greater room to move the jaw further up. And 1. Air sex. If the air guitar didn't do it for you, maybe this will. Invented in 2006 by a group of Japanese men without girlfriends, the air sex is a performance activity in which men and women simulate sexual activity with an invisible partner. Liking our lists? Be sure to subscribe by pressing the button at the top corner of your screen. And if you're still itching for more awesome lists, click on these nifty thumbnails created by yours truly, and be sure to show us some love by liking, sharing, and commenting.